Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This TarotScope reading will cover the period of May 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements are down below in the description box. So first we'll take a look, as usual, at the planets that are most influencing you and even the people around you. And then we're going to see what message the tarot has for us. Okay, ready to start, Sag? Because May for you is going to be a month of realigning your energy and renewing your relationship connections. So let's start by talking about Venus. Okay, who else? Okay, between the 1st and the 3rd of May, Venus and Neptune will be coming together under the sign of Aries, and this is going to create a lot of harmony. It's fantastic. Both Venus and Neptune are going to bring in that calmness, and you're going to be feeling a lot more compassionate, maybe even more open, especially when it comes to the matters of the heart. Now, Venus and Neptune together are going to spark romance. Okay, they're going to be inspiring creativity as well, if it's in your job. But they're going to help us all to see beyond reality. Okay, to see what is inside a person, which is really, really important. This is a really nice planetary combination for spending time with the people that we love, or simply planning a relaxing getaway. Okay, now since the 12th of April, we've had all the major planets go direct, and we haven't had any retrogrades. On the 4th of May, we're going to have a little planet called Pluto, very far away from us, which will be going in retrograde until the 13th of October. For 6 entire months, it's going to be in retrograde. And it wants us basically to teach us something, because it's not that bad. It wants us to get rid of things, the patterns, our habits, our routines that we've outgrown, because we don't need them anymore. If you take a look inside yourself, you'll notice that you have changed. And so all that old stuff, those old patterns that you were living, you don't need them. You can just make room for the new. Now, Pluto in retrograde is going to be in the sign of Aquarius. And this is great because Aquarius can be a very healing energy. Okay, you'll be able to attract more incredible opportunities when you are able to let go and welcome change. Now, for you specifically, Sag, Pluto's retrograde will be in your 3rd house, and it is going to help you to speak your truth. Keep that in mind, because that way you can get that out as well. Okay, on the 10th of May, we're going to have Mercury, the planet of communication, which is going to be entering Taurus, the very earthly sign of Taurus, which is really a grounded energy. And it's going to stay this way until the 25th of May. So we have a couple of weeks throughout the month. Now, your thoughts, your ideas, and even the people around you are going to be much more solid and practical. Remember that with this combination from the 10th to the 25th, manifestation is going to be very powerful. Okay, so before you start manifesting, think about the why behind your decision in the next few weeks. Okay, Mercury will favor common sense solutions, so that way you won't make any errors. Okay, also for you, Sag, focus as well on your health and on work, because that needs a little bit to look at. Okay, and here we come to of course, the full moon in Scorpio, which there will be a specific reading on. And for these zodiac signs, I'm going to be speaking a little bit more about love for this one, even though I do have something in this TarotScope. In fact, it says it's time to release negativity. Okay, the full moon in Scorpio is going to be on the 12th. And this one is one of the most magical and mystical of the year. Okay, Scorpio represents transformation. What Pluto wants us to do, get rid of the old, right? And just be ourselves. A lot of moons are telling us this, in fact, and a lot of planets. Scorpio represents the transformation of the cycles death and rebirth. In fact, the tarot card of death represents Scorpio. So basically it's telling you to let go of grudges. Like whatever was, just let it go, because it doesn't make any sense to keep it inside of you. And so basically the moon is saying, okay, that stuff inside, get rid of it. Okay, it's spring cleaning time. Get rid of it, please. And Scorpio's ruler, which is Pluto, and which is in retrograde, of course, is going to help you to face your past worries head on and just let them go by saying, you know what, forget about it, just surrender it. Okay, now the moon is going to be opposing Uranus, and Uranus is going to be also in Taurus, so it's going to be opposing Uranus in Taurus. What does this mean? Translation, there's going to be some breakthroughs, okay? You're going to be feeling really restless, but the more you can be real with yourself and how you're feeling, the easier it's going to be to face things. Okay? All clear? So, translation means that get rid of the drama, just cut the crap around you and simply turn over a new leaf. Just get rid of it. Okay? In very simple terms. Now, the new moon in Scorpio is telling you, Sag, specifically on the 12th of May, turn off your phone. Disconnect from the world. Just take that day for you. Rest, reflect, release anything, any energy from the past. Cut the cords, basically, and let go of whatever you have in the shadows, because it's time. It's time to say goodbye to that stuff, to the past. There's much more waiting for you in the future. Last thing about the moon, because it's really powerful this time around. It will trine with Saturn and the North Node. And they're going to be in Pisces. Okay? Translation. This is really good. Okay? Basically, this trine is going to give you the strength that you need if you feel hesitant about letting go. Okay? So all the stars are working with you to do this. Okay? Remember that to manifest the life that you really want, you've got to let go of what is weighing you down. Just let it go. Because that way you will attract something much, much better. Okay, Sag, let's take a look and see what message comes through with the cards. Because we know now what the planetary settings are, how people will be around you, and how specifically it will be for you. Let's take a look now at what messages are important for Sagittarius in the first 2 weeks of May. Ooh, nice way to start. Wow, really nice. Okay, Ace of Fire, a burning new passion. Told you. May is encouraging you to talk about and take a look and renew connections, right? There's going to be a really, really new creative spark if you wanted to, or a new passion, just like Venus and Neptune had anticipated. So the cards are confirming the planets. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay, there's going to be something that's going to spark in May. Congratulations, Sag. You also have the King of Air. In this case, it's King of Swords. Okay, so you're going to have really high standards, and that's good. Okay, something new is going to come in, and it's going to be to your level. Why? Because you've gotten rid of the past. You've cleaned it out, and you said goodbye, right? And you've decided what you want. And like we said, this period is a really strong manifestation period. You want to manifest it, you want something, think about what you really want. You've got high standards, and that's what you're going to call in. And it's going to work. You're a serious manifester, Sag. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we've got, I like this. Good. We've got the Eight of Swords, because they call it air. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. Freedom. Freedom from the past. You did it. You can free yourself from that old baggage. Okay, you've got, yeah, this is great. You're taking back your power. This is really good, okay? So whatever was in the past, congratulations. You've been able to free yourself. And it's going to be a great sensation. This one wants to come out as well. Okay. Ooh, lots of them. Okay, thank you. Very generous. Okay, let's take a look. We've got, okay, there we go. Death and Rebirth card. Perfect. For the Moon in Scorpio. You're doing it, Sag. You're doing all the work, and you're doing it perfectly. You're going to be releasing, getting rid of the old, and allowing that new flame, that new inspiration to definitely come in. Beautiful. Really, really good. Good for you. Okay. Then we've got the Four of Air in reverse. Okay. Once you're able to do that, what's going to happen? You're going to awaken in a brand new world. Okay. You're going to be recovering, you're going to be forgetting about the past and saying, okay, let's do it. Okay. The Death and Rebirth. In fact, I can actually put it there. If you can see this. Yeah, it's because I think I'm going to be having a lot of cards for you. I just feel it. Okay. And then what you're going to be doing is saying, now what do I do? Okay. You're going to have a little bit of hesitancy, but it's not that much. Yeah, see? You're just going to think about it first. I just felt it. I didn't even see the card, but I just felt it. You're going to have just a little bit of hesitancy because you're going to say, wow, I've released it all. And it's that moment of, okay, now I'm standing in front of a brand new road. Okay. So, I've got more roads, actually. I have more than two. Wait a second. Okay. And you're going to have a hesitancy. Where do I go? You might be reflecting on the past. Don't do that. Do not allow the past to ruin your future. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay. Be direct. Be focused. And simply go after what you want. Your manifestation. You did it here. You can do it here as well. Okay. You've got also the Seven of Cups, and in the reverse. Okay. You might have a little bit of confusion because you're getting rid of the past. So that's only natural. Okay. But this is how you are. You're sort of surrounded by a bit of uncertainty, maybe, a little bit of having to make the decision, but it's going well. The feeling I'm getting from this one, and from the Knight of Air, is really good. It's very positive. I see it really, really good. Let's continue to see if Spirit will give us a little bit more information on this. You're doing really good. You're actually anticipating the new moon, the releasing, etc. Because the effects of the new moon won't come in just on the 12th. It'll start coming in already about 4 or 5 days before. It's like you're anticipating this. That's good. You're really getting ready for spring and that new flame of love that's coming in. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for Sagittarius? Can you tell us how it goes here? Because there's a little bit of confusion, but I'd like a little bit of confirmation. Please. Pretty, please. Okay, generous. Thank you. 4 cards. Okay, let's see how it's going to go. 6 of Air. See, you did it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. When I said, even with all this indecision, you're going to make the move. You're going to be assertive. You're going to say, this is what I want. And you're focused and you're going to go after it. This is also a very intellectual cards because we're talking about air. Okay. And your insight, the way you're thinking is going to allow you to make that move around this indecision. In fact, 6 of Air. Okay. This is 6 of Swords. You're going to do it. You're going to leave behind the stuff that you don't need, okay? And off you go into happiness. See that blue sky and all the seagulls? Great. And then, oh, okay. See what happens? 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is really nice with the little cubs. You're going to be enjoying yourself. This is really beautiful, okay? You're going to have... something's going to come up that is going to give you a lot of stability, okay? It's not a move that you're going to feel, oops, I did a mistake. No, you're going to feel like, yeah, this is it. This is good. It's stable. It's strong. Whatever this was, because you gave up the past, it's going to be nice and strong and stable. You also have the 7 of Pentacles, which is your rewards. See, for all the work that you've done, that you were able to release the past, okay, you've got that stability, and you've got a really great harvest here coming in, the rewards. The result of everything. Beautiful. Okay, look at this. I could not give you a better card. Look at the last card. It's the Sun. It's a major arcana. Okay, this is definitely coming in for you. The Sun. Happiness, success, vitality, joy, confidence, truth, everything. Okay, you're going to have it. You're going to have happiness and you're going to have success. Because you did it. You made your choices. You let go of the past. You released all those negative energies. And it's great. So your cards are aligning with the suggestions of the stars, and you did it. You did everything. Congratulations, Sag. This is a beautiful reading. I love this last card for you. This is great. Just ride out into the sunset on that beautiful white horse towards happiness and joy. So it started off with that flame, that new beautiful flame, and it ends off with perfect stability. You're on the right track. Okay, Scorpio. I'm sure you like this one because I like it for you. For the moment, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, watching, and sharing my video, and also for subscribing to the channel. Can't wait to see you again on the next one for the 16th to the end of the month. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.